All right, kind of the second part of the coil building technique videos is to know how to roll a coil. I've made that base. I've got that base covered with plastic. It's setting, ready for me to get these coils rolled and start attaching them to the base. So here's how you roll coils for coil building. Seems really easy, like everything does, but it's kind of tricky. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut like a cigar piece off of here. It's not that big, pretty small piece. And then look, I'm squeezing it between my fingers and my palm knuckles, right? That's gonna get it into a coil shape as much as possible before I start rolling it. If you start rolling from a big chunk, then your coil's gonna come out not round. Now you just kind of start from the middle, and it's actually less weight than the weight of my hands. And you try to roll a great distance. If you do these little tight rolls, the coil comes out really flat. So you can see it's less than the weight of my hands. It's not a lot of weight. All right. Very, very little downward weight. Roll one more. So we have a couple, 2, 3 to work with here. Notice how when I cut clay off my block, I'm very thoughtful about how I do it. Here I got 3 starts. Remember, always wrap this up tight. Again, I can't stress enough how important it is to get this into the shape of a coil before you start rolling it. Otherwise, it's going to turn out as a very flat coil. And I, again, can't stress enough how far you want to roll this thing. You want to roll it quite a great distance so it doesn't end up being flat. As we put these coils together, it doesn't matter how long they are per se, but it matters that they're relatively the same thickness. As we put them together, it's the roundness of them that as we squeeze them together will make it so it doesn't trap air. See, because they kind of touch each other, right, at a line, right? 2 round things. When they land on top of each other, it's just a line. So as we push them together, the air will be forced out. Let's watch one more time, rolling a coil. Sometimes I take it between my hands to kind of get it started, but that squeezing is just as good. Start from the middle, work outwards. Now, I don't want to let these sit too long because if I do, they're going to dry out and it's not going to work. Now, the coil building method that I'm going to teach you after I get these rolled out in the next video is the best way that I've learned how to build with coils, and I'm always going to show you the best way that I've learned. All right, so I'm set up with some coils, and I'm going to bring this into play, and then next video is going to be about building this up.